And right in front of us is the American Embassy, the former building of the United States Embassy in Tel Aviv. Even though the main US Embassy moved to Jerusalem, this building remains one of the most recognizable landmarks on Hayakon Street. As I approach, the energy changes. The security cameras are angled outward. Barriers stand firm but quiet. The American flag hangs above, illuminated against the darkening sky, moving gently in the Mediterranean breeze. When I was in kindergarten, we used to have a song for closing school hours. Now the day is over, night is drawing near, shadows of the evening feel across the sky, something like that. So I'm singing that song right now because I am taking myself out of Tel Aviv and, of course, the beach area. It was nice, interesting, and amazing to visit the beach area after a very long time. I think the last time I was at the beach was last summer. Yeah, that was the last time because we moved to Petah Tikva in June. So from June till the whole of last summer, I wasn't at the beach. Wow, yeah, that's a long time. That is a long time. So I'm going back home. According to PDD, I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. I'm sorry, guys, to those of you who started hating on PDD. It's just a song. It's just a song. Even R. Kelly's music, when I feel inspired or I'm in the mood, I can also sing R. Kelly's song. So, people composed and brought good music. It's unfortunate. What's up? Cool. It's unfortunate they allowed themselves to be walked on and used by the devil. But that doesn't mean we should just discard all the good things they did, because at some point in their lives, they did amazing things. The songs they composed, especially that of R. Kelly, the storm is over now. That was a very beautiful song. In fact, I remember when I was growing up, some churches used to, sing it in their churches. But today, people wouldn't want to sing any of R. Kelly's music anymore, even the ones that were so good and, so heavenly. People won't want to sing it anymore because it came from R. Kelly. That's a shame. That is a shame. So I'm coming home, taking myself back home. Tel Aviv, it was nice visiting you as usual. It was nice coming to the beach area after 1 year. Wow, can't believe myself. And the last time I was here was a year ago, or even more. Can't believe. So now I'm taking myself to where I'm gonna be taking bus number 66 from, straight to Petah Tikva. The Mediterranean was breathing beside me, steady, ancient, endless, as I stepped off the sand and onto the streets of Tel Aviv. The beach was still alive behind me, waves rolling in like applause. Walking near the beach in Tel Aviv isn't just a walk, it's a transition, a crossing between two worlds. To my left, the sea. wild and open. To my right, the city, restless and electric. The promenade was buzzing. Cyclists flew past like streaks of neon. Runners moved with determined rhythm, headphones in, chasing distance and discipline. The sky was painted in orange and purple, reflecting off the glass towers that stood proudly a few blocks inland. The air carried a mixture of salt, sunscreen, and street food. I turned off the promenade and into one of the side streets that runs parallel to the shore. Instantly, the vibe shifted. The wide openness of the sea narrowed into intimate sidewalks lined with cafes. Outdoor tables spilled into the street. Waiters weaved through laughter and clinking glasses like choreographed dancers. You could feel the pulse of evening settling in. Not rushed, not sleepy, just alive. Scooters zipped by, engines buzzing, cars crawled slowly, drivers scanning for parking spots like hunters in a concrete jungle. Balconies above were lit softly, some with plants hanging over the railings, others with laundry swaying gently in the sea breeze. Every few meters, something new demanded attention. This walk started with one simple goal: catch the bus. But when you're walking along Hayakon Street in Tel Aviv, nothing ever feels just simple. The Mediterranean is only a few meters away, hidden behind hotels and palm trees, but you can feel it. The air carries salt. The breeze moves differently here, softer, cooler, alive. Even without seeing the water, you know it's there. I step onto Hayakon Street with purpose. The sidewalks are busy but not overwhelming. Cars stream past in both directions. Taxis slow down, just slightly. Drivers scanning faces, hoping for a raised hand. Electric scooters buzz between gaps like they own the asphalt. I checked my phone. 9 minutes until the bus. That means I need to move. Hayakon stretches long and straight, running parallel to the coastline like a concrete spine. Hotels rise tall on one side, glass balconies reflecting city lights, while smaller streets branch off towards the beach on the other. Palm trees sway gently under streetlights that flicker fully awake as the sky turns from orange to deep blue. Walking here feels cinematic. The rhythm of traffic becomes background music. Snippets of conversation floats by in Hebrew, English, French, Russian. I keep walking, scanning ahead for the bus stop sign. And then up ahead, I see something that subtly shifts the atmosphere. And right in front of us is the American Embassy, the former building of the United States Embassy in Tel Aviv. Even though the main U.S. Embassy moved to Jerusalem, this building remains one of the most recognizable landmarks on Hayakon Street. As I approach, the energy changes. The security cameras are angled outward. Barriers stand firm but quiet. The American flag hangs above, illuminated against the darkening sky, moving gently in the Mediterranean breeze. It's fascinating. Just steps away from surfers, beachgoers, and ice cream stands, there is a building that once carried enormous diplomatic weight. Global politics resting beside the sea. Cars slow slightly as they pass. Pedestrians instinctively lower their voices. It's not dramatic, it's subtle. A quiet reminder that Tel Aviv isn't just nightlife and beaches, it's history, politics, international headlines, layered into everyday life. I slow down for a moment as I walk past. The flag flutters steadily, the building stands calm and official, and right behind me someone laughs loudly, probably leaving a nearby bar. That contrast is pure Tel Aviv, serious and carefree existing on the same sidewalk. Ooh. It's also a form of workout that I'm doing. Walking along the streets near the beach in Tel Aviv isn't about getting somewhere. It's about feeling the pulse of a city that refuses to stand still. It's about salt in the air mixing with exhaust fumes. It's about old buildings and new dreams standing side by side. It's about strangers sharing sidewalks and stories without ever speaking. And as I took a deep breath, I realized the beach may be the postcard, but the streets nearby, that's where Tel Aviv truly lives. This is the beauty of working here in Tel Aviv. You become both participant and observer. You're in the middle of it, yet slightly detached. You can step into a cafe and join the buzz, or keep moving and let it all blur into a living backdrop. I slowed my pace. The pavement felt warm even though the air had cooled. Walking here, you don't just move forward, you absorb. I passed older Bauhaus-style buildings, white, curved, balconies, windows reflecting the last colors of daylight. They stood like quiet witnesses to decades of change, watching as modern high-rises rose behind them. Tel Aviv doesn't erase its past, it stacks it. The sea breeze followed me even as I moved farther inland. It slipped between buildings, cooled the back of my neck, carried faint traces of salt. It reminded me that no matter how deep into the streets I wandered, the Mediterranean was never far away. As I continued walking, I realized something. Near the beach, the city feels younger, lighter, as if the presence of the sea keeps it from becoming too heavy. There is ambition here. Tech offices, modern apartments, expensive cars, but there's also barefoot simplicity just meters away. You can walk past a luxury building and then see someone carrying a surfboard, still dripping from the ocean. That contrast is constant. The city lights reflected faintly off distant glass towers, but the dominant glow came from restaurants and bars, human warmth rather than corporate shine. Hayarkon Street at this time of the day has its own personality. It is not as chaotic as other parts of the city, but it never feels still. It hums, it flows. It is 4 minutes now. I start scanning more carefully. Bus stops here can be easy to miss. Sometimes just a pole with small route numbers. Other times, a full glass shelter with a digital board glowing red. Every approaching bus makes my heart lift slightly. Is that mine? Okay, this is my bus.
התחנה הבאה, מוגש. Please here.
Alright, so I'm finally in the bus. This bus is the best bus to take me home because it takes me right into my house. Like the bus station is right in front of my house, so it's the best bus I could ever find to take me back home. And if that's the case, if I have a straight bus, a direct bus from my home to the beach, why then don't I come to the beach often? Guys, the truth is that it's laziness, honestly. It's nothing more than that but laziness. Anyways, thank you very much, guys, for your love, for your support. I think at this point, I'm gonna bring the video to an end. It's your boy, the Crackhead. I appreciate you for your likes, for your comments, for your shares, and most importantly, for your subscription and for your follows. Thank you very much. God bless you. And keep following us to, of course, watch amazing content from this page. It's your boy, the Crackhead. Wishing you all a wonderful day. Bye for now.